I am an online reseller as well as a self-proclaimed treasure hunter, but my real passion is in finding a great story. So make sure you subscribe because each week I'm bringing you my coolest finds and telling you their amazing stories. Hey guys, so this week my grandma decided to have a birthday in a tiny little town in the middle of the country. I get tons of comments from people saying that it's difficult for them to find things in their tiny towns, and so I wanted to show you guys some of the cool things that you can actually find in these little towns. The first place that we went was like this really weird store, and I don't actually know what kind of store this was, but there was a lot of guns and there was a lot of dead animals. So it was like the animals and the things that killed the animals, and then you could buy either one. So this guy had a really cool little counter with like old cameras in it. So this is an Olympus XA2, and I don't actually know why people like these things. Maybe it's because it does this like cool little slide thing. Maybe that's it. I don't really understand it, but people love these things. And so he had one of these there. We paid $30 for it. We can sell it for probably like $100. Next up, this thing is really cool. This is a Nimslo 3D camera, and this is from the 90s. But what's cool about this is all like new old stock. Like this comes in the original box. It has all of the original stuff that it came with when it was new, and it is in immaculate condition. It's got like 4 lenses. I don't know what they all do. I just know these are valuable. We paid $70 for this, and these will sell easily for $200. Look at this. It even has Nimslo 3D batteries.
Yeah, no, the styrofoam is backwards. Don't smush up because you're gonna break it.
Oh, okay. The Nimslo 3D camera police is here. Oh, another really cool place to check out when you're in tiny towns is pawn shops. Everybody thinks pawn shops are already priced out. You're not gonna be able to make any money on anything that you find in pawn shops, and it's just not true. Pawn shops have a really hard time selling stuff like this because nobody wants an old laptop unless you sell them online, because it gives you the opportunity to find the very specific person that would want something like this. This is called an Omnibook 300. And people love these things. Now look how small this is. Like this is even small for today's standards. We got this for $20. We can easily sell it for $300. Next up, another great small town resource is antique shops. Now, the first thing I found was literally a bucket of old Waterford crystal glasses. If you guys aren't familiar with Waterford, it's basically crystal. Wine glasses, water glasses, they make champagne glasses, and the way that you know if it's Waterford is if it has a mark on the bottom. And I found a bucket of this stuff in this antique shop for $1 each, but that's a really cool thing that you guys can look for because sometimes it doesn't look like anything at all. So it's sometimes overlooked by thrift stores and antique shops. And as I was wandering through this little antique shop, I ran into none other than my brother Tyler, and he was carrying around a gun. But he found a vintage 1950s Red Ryder BB gun, and these guys wanted $30 for it. Now these things go for up to $200 if you can find the vintage ones with the all plastic stocks. These were only made for like a year, so they're very rare, they're very cool, and he was super excited to find this. I'm obsessed with antiques, weird things, and abandoned buildings. You guys, we found an abandoned old motel, and we're gonna go explore this little situation because it's kind of amazing. We found this weird abandoned motel. All the rooms are just kind of open. There's like old toilets and there's old lamps in them. The pool was just completely empty. It's so weird, like that you can just go into an abandoned motel somewhere. This was really cool. I'm sure there are people murdered here. I could literally just explore abandoned buildings all day long. Point of this is go out of your comfort zones. Go to antique shops, go to pawn shops, go to like dead animal and things that kill dead animal shops. Even in big cities, we can't just rely on thrift shops. We're constantly going to different places, and the reality is small towns actually have some really good opportunities. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes, and I will see you guys in the next one.